Welcome back. In the previous video, we explored the male and female reproductive systems of cattle, goats, and sheep, the biological foundation of reproduction. Now, it's time to take the next step and talk about how reproduction is timed and triggered in females. In this video, we'll dive into the estrous cycle, what it is, how it works, and how to identify the signs of estrus, also known as heat. This is one of the most critical parts of artificial insemination. If you don't inseminate at the right time, even with the best semen, the procedure is likely to fail. Let's start with the basics. The estrous cycle is the recurring reproductive cycle in female animals. It prepares the animal's body for the possibility of pregnancy. Most female cattle, goats, and sheep go through this cycle every 18 to 21 days. Although it can vary slightly by species and individual. The cycle is divided into 4 stages. Proestrus. This is the preparatory phase. Hormones begin to rise, and the follicles on the ovaries start to develop. Physically, you may not see many signs in the animal, but internally, the body is preparing for ovulation. Estrous, this is the key phase that's often referred to as heat. Ovulation is about to occur or is occurring, and the animal is most fertile at this time. This is the ideal time to perform artificial insemination. The hormone estrogen is at its peak, and the female will show clear behavioral and physical signs of being in heat, which we'll talk about in a moment. Metastrus, after ovulation, the follicle that released the egg transforms into a structure called the corpus luteum, which starts producing progesterone. This hormone helps prepare the uterus for pregnancy. Diestrus. If the animal does not become pregnant, progesterone levels fall, the uterus resets, and the cycle begins again with another round of follicular development. Now, let's focus on what's most relevant to artificial insemination: detecting estrus. Estrus, or heat, is when the animal is receptive to mating, and artificial insemination must be timed within this window. Ovulation generally occurs toward the end of estrus or just after it ends. But how can you tell if a female is in heat? Here are some of the most common signs of estrus: restlessness and frequent movement, mounting other females or standing to be mounted, swollen vulva and clear mucus discharge, increased vocalization, loss of appetite or reduced milk yield, frequent urination. In goats and sheep, you might also observe tail wagging, especially when teased by a male. It's important to observe these animals at least twice a day, preferably early morning and late evening, because signs of heat can be subtle and short-lived. A good rule of thumb in cattle is the AM/PM rule. If you see signs of heat in the morning, inseminate in the evening. If you see signs in the evening, inseminate them the next morning. Heat detection is a skill, one that improves with experience, close observation, and routine. Some farmers even use heat detection aids like tail paint, pressure-sensitive patches, or teaser animals to help identify which females are in estrus. Missing the estrus window is one of the most common reasons for failed artificial insemination. That's why a solid understanding of the cycle and early detection of signs can significantly improve your success rates. Reflection questions. Let's pause and reflect. What are the most common signs of heat you've seen in cattle, goats, or sheep? How confident are you in detecting estrus just by observation? What could you do to improve heat detection on your farm or in your practice? In our next video, we'll build on this by exploring the hormonal regulation of reproduction, the internal chemical signals that control the estrus cycle and prepare the body for conception. Let's keep it going, and I'll see you in the next one.